going to mute and then, alright, I'm gonna mute. It'll make me more comfortable, I don't know why. It's always weird for me. Is that okay? If you want to watch my video, go on YouTube. I do. It will help me. And because I love you. Okay, welcome back everybody. In this update, we have a lot to talk about. I know I just posted a video about the severe weather, but we are now going live here about soon-to-be Hurricane Erick and the ratio event that's happening tonight. We do have some good news so far with tonight on both subjects, and that's gonna really make you guys feel a lot better. But let's get through here. So this is not good though, because this is a mesoscale discussion for tornadoes, and there's actually mesoscale discussion 1339. We are pretty much looking at a general increase of thunderstorm coverage, and a tornado watch will likely be issued to replace tornado watch. A new watch. So what the one or more MCS may evolve out of this activity, posing a risk of scatter severe wind gusts. A new watch will likely be issued before 03Z to replace the tornado watch. Wow. So basically what's going on here, we really don't have a derecho threat yet. We do have a solid developing line up here. We had two lines to combine. We're getting them stronger, and I'm wondering if we're going to start getting some severe thunderstorm warnings here that we'll be going through. But we also have another nice line right here near Pervervilles. That is with a severe thunderstorm warning and for 70-mile-an-hour winds. So far, nothing been destructive. We do have some wind reports, some hail reports, but nothing too bad right now. We also have a few more severe thunderstorm warnings. Anything behind that, no. But so far, we are seeing the good out of it. We're not seeing anything big on the severe weather department. If we take a look at storm reports, I just want to take a look at storm reports today and show you guys what I'm talking about. So yeah, clearly you could tell nothing too bad here. We're going to have more of a severe weather threat tomorrow too. But for today, we only had a few tornado and a few wind reports and hail reports. We haven't had anything like a derecho. Okay? There's been a few tornadoes. Looks pretty weak. Pretty large hail, up to 2 inch, almost 3 inches inch hail. So, like golf ball size hail. The strongest winds, we had 69, 60, a 70-mile-an-hour wind report. That was already confirmed. A 74 wind report, a 75 in Kansas. So, 75 miles an hour winds, an 80 in Kansas. Estimated winds around 80 miles an hour. So far, 80 is the peak, what I'm seeing. And another 70 that just came out of Oklahoma. So we are having 60, even 80 mile an hour wind gusts coming out of the MCL. That is developing in Oklahoma. Okay, out of these cells right here. We do have a storm chaser, one of them in there. Probably going to be seeing that storm. That's a nasty storm. I'm wondering if we're gonna get a stronger line up here. Are these ever gonna congeal into a super duper stronger line that's gonna create that wind? I don't know. Yeah, I don't see anything there. Velocities we could take a look at. And we're getting okay. So what I'm seeing is we're starting to get that wind. We're gonna actually have to watch that. That's interesting. We got some greens here. That means some straight line winds. Here some brighters. We're gonna have to wait and see on the back side of here. Yeah, you can tell some stronger winds and I think they just added a brand new tornado watch. No, just tornado watch expires soon in the next hour. We got a brand new severe thunderstorm actually speaking in this line. That's for only 50-mile-an-hour winds. Oh, quarter size hail and 50-mile-an-hour winds. So, Wichita, you guys been under severe thunderstorm warnings like crazy today. You guys got a nasty line of thunderstorms. That's for 70-mile-an-hour winds. A considerable threat radar indicated, but probably something to keep taking a look at. Down here, nothing too much. We got a brand new severe thunderstorm down here in there. Cherokee, that's for 60-mile-an-hour winds. Down here to 60s and 90. 60. And down here is another. Oh wow, 80 miles an hour. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We need to look down here. Oh, new mesoscale for the flooding. We actually have a brand new mesoscale. I want to take a look at this, you guys. Maybe they updated the mesoscale. Nope. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning on the southern side. It expires in 9 minutes, but it was 80-mile-an-hour winds. I think that was the 80-mile-an-hour wind report. The velocities on it right now. Wow, that's a strong storm. Wow. It's actually a very powerful storm. Going through. Next is in Thomas. Pretty, nothing too populated near Ceiling. We got some very, very strong velocity. I-34, 47, 183, Tulaga, Shani, and the Afio tribes, Butler, Custer City, Strong City. Yeah, look at that. Pretty damn strong right here. We're looking at the latest velocities on that storm. It's actually the strongest storm we currently have. Some more storms keep developing along the line. The velocities near the Cherokee. We got a little bit of a wind right here. You can tell. We probably have straight line winds right here. Some brighter colors. That's going to be heading for Cherokee and regions of Dakima. If I pronounce these, sorry about that. That's radar. There it is. Some of those stronger winds. That's another severe thunderstorm warning. This one looks pretty robust here. That is probably... I think that was a brand new severe thunderstorm warning. No, radar indicate expires in 23 minutes. Has a bit of darker reds on the latest run. Yeah, you can tell there's some damaging winds in there. Easily, at least 60, 70 miles an hour. Right in here, some of these darker blues. This storm, not really that I'm seeing. It's more of the front storm that's dealing with it. Wichita velocities, no. I mean, there's some straight line winds. Probably your classic 50 to 60, nothing 70 or 80. In that storm, nothing new out of that, but we're going to keep an eye on it and keep taking a look. If we take a look at tonight's run, her run, and see how everything will evolve. Let's take a look at that, actually. Remember, this is just a live stream on everything that we have discussed in the last update, pretty much. This is kind of just a live stream of everything that's going on live. We do see those storms continue to develop. We do get that line near 10. That is impressive. That is something we get to watch. I mean, we do get these storms right here. We actually, the HER is pretty damn close to the actual radar. That's pretty impressive. I've not seen her that good in a while, but we get those storms by 11, continue to strengthen 12. Oh wow, look at that bow echo that comes out in southern Kansas down here. That's 1 in the morning. That's crazy. Stronger winds. Oh yeah, we get some of those bow echoing. Wow, look at that. That actually does kind of become like a derecho. Wow. Pretty intense storm. I'm not... Whoa, tomorrow. Oh, whoa. We're going to actually have to talk about tomorrow on the HER, too. I'm not liking this right here. Right near this area. This is supercell capability of tornadoes. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize. That's... Ooh, we're going to have to really take a look on the severe weather. But even tonight... Maybe this actually goes... I think this might be a little bit more of a nighttime threat too. But let's just take a look on the radar of the NAM. Alright. I just got an alert on my phone. A new severe thunderstorm warnings. Yep. We're going to have to take a look at some of these. Okay, we got a few actually. Brand new one. Like I was saying before, in these 2 thunderstorms down here at 80 mile an hour. They just made one big one. That's for 70 mile an hour winds. But it is observed on radar and stuff. So, that I can confirm that it is confirmed. I mean, whatever is really happening on velocity, it's probably happening on the ground, but very, very strong winds right here, especially on that northern side of the storm. Not the only severe thunderstorm warning. We take a look at this one, and near the Cherokee, we are starting to get some stronger winds on this storm too. We're going to have to keep an eye on this one because latest frames looking pretty robust on this backside here of that. So wind velocities are going up, but here is a little mini mesoscale that has kind of developed. We got brand new severe thunderstorm warning. It's for 70 mile an hour winds. But then we got now a brand new one on the southern side for 80 mile an hour winds. And then back here, We got 60s, and I think that's it with that. But let's look at the velocities here. I'm kind of surprised on the southern side. Apparently on always it's bowing out. Very, very strong velocities, but I feel like the northern side too is very, very strong. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on it, but that's the latest update there. Let's take a look at the latest NAM. So this is 10 p.m. Kind of. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do. So, I mean, kind of right. It's kind of right. We got those out ahead thunderstorms. I mean, it's not fully wrong, actually, about it. Just a little bit more southern, but we do, by 11, get that line to definitely develop. 1 a.m. Yup, 2 a.m. Looks like this is going to be an overnight threat. Even 3 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. Wow, 5 a.m. Wow. Oh, damn, this looks like an all-night event, too. I wasn't expecting that. This is going to be a long event tonight with the ratio. That's very impressive. We look at tomorrow's, too, and I think tomorrow's going to be very impressive. Speaking on it. Look at that. We get through tonight. We start looking at 7 in the morning. Yeah. Some already showers and thunderstorms already developing. But look at that. We get that nasty. This will be about 3 p.m. And I won't be able to stream on this because I have work. But look at that. A nasty low kind of develops within here. We get any, supercells out ahead of this with the environment tomorrow. I can see some supercells and tornadoes, honestly, in tomorrow's threat. We look at those storms and look at that. Turns into a solid line even. And we get some nasty storms out of it, to be honest with you. And that's just 24 hours out. We go actually to the HER 0Z out. This is new data, and I know we haven't even looked at Hurricane Erick, but we'll take a look on that in a moment. Look at that. Nasty storms developing. Yikes. A lot of heavy rain, but a lot of nasty thunderstorms, too, that I'm seeing. Okay. We look at the long view, and boom. We even see, by the way, storms tomorrow. In Pennsylvania area in the night. Some southern PA too, but next day, we talk about it again. More severe weather by the nighttime hours. I think the HER is underdoing the convection, and usually the models do for the Northeast, but we definitely get some nasty storms, and I think these can be also tornadic possible, but we're just going to have to wait and see. But the HER and the NAM for tonight is looking pretty south here. I mean, no new severe thunderstorms up here. Any update on that one? No. Same one there. Wow. Really, Nat? Wow. Look at these storms back here near Hooker. And Tyrone, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Probably the hail is doing those. I can see the hail. You got that line developing, and there you go, you guys. The beginning of the derecho is just in the beginning because special weather statement now for 55 miles an hour right along the line, okay? Once you start seeing this skinny out, there it is. You're starting to see those winds come in, and this is the dangerous part that I actually should be looking at Hurricane Erick before we get serious in here, because I think what's going to happen is exactly what the models show, a massive derecho that's honestly going to develop, because we're already starting to see the signs of it on radar. I can already tell we're about to be in derecho form here in the next few hours. You got that solid wind field trying to start up. Let's go into another one that you can see a little bit better. Yeah, you can already tell some greens and stuff starting to work in, and then nothing out ahead of it. Tells me, yikes, we got some we got some of that derecho talk is coming. But before we actually get deep into it, I do want to take a quick look at hurricane, soon to become major hurricane Erick. We are at a tropical storm. This was at 6 p.m., 50 miles an hour. I think the 10 p.m. update should be out. We haven't done tropics either, but let's just rock and roll here. Okay. Let's go to 10 p.m. is a little bit more hours out. I forgot. It's East Pacific. East Pacific time is like 3 hours out. So actually it'll come more like 12 o'clock for me. But 50 miles an hour was the latest. That is heading right for Mexico. Satellite imagery, as we take a look, we are seeing major development within the core, and I do want to see if there's any new replies on my weather chat about it, and no, there is. We're looking at no one's even talking about. I don't know where everyone is in the chat, but clearly we had Duro minimum, but we are definitely getting the Duro maximum. We are seeing deep amount of convection right near the core blowing up. We got even that northern piece band right here. We need to get this dry air out. I mean, I'm telling you guys, there is some dry air in the storm, and that's helping to keep this storm from strengthening rapidly right now. And I thought it would be strengthening a little bit more rapidly already, but so far we are doing A-okay as of tonight. That satellite imagery, yeah, you can clearly see the core is almost taken in. It's still some dry air in there, but once that core gets completely into it, we're going to be talking about more of a symmetrical eye. Nothing really new up there. Let's take a look up that. I mean, we'll really focus more on right now the severe weather, because I think what's going to happen is with derecho. That is what I'm seeing in my eye view, and I think the models are on to something. No lightning. Yeah, no lightning currently on it. That's that. We're not gonna stay live all night tonight. I can't. I don't have the energy to do it. Me making my last video, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of value with all the editing and stuff, and I thought I was gonna make a third video. But to be honest, man, I really can't right now. I'm pretty exhausted. Pretty beat on the latest, but 18Z, let's go look at 10. This was 11. I mean, still haven't got there yet, but rapid strengthening through tomorrow. Looks like tomorrow night. And then bam. I don't know what that is right there. That's funny. Let's keep an update on this because I know we're going to be getting some more alerts here. Those are the storms. I think they just made a new one. Yeah, 70 miles an hour. And a metascale. That's a windstorm of itself. Has its own damaging winds. Wow. Yeah, pretty damaging winds. Yeah, look at that. Wow. You got that bow echo feature easily. Right in here. Look at that. Bam. On that northern side, like I said. I mean, this side has picked up too a little bit of the strength. The storm behind it, not really. Oklahoma City, you're gonna be in the path of this storm actually down. Wow, holy crap. Look at that, you guys. Oh my. That is looking nasty for Oklahoma. Look at all that. Brand new severe thunderstorm warning. Not for Wichita, nor Norwich now. 60-mile-an-hour winds. Radar indicated. That's for that little storm right there. What's going to happen is these are going to get severe warning and then boom, you're going to start seeing massive 70-mile and 80-mile-an-hour wind damaging line. That's what I'm seeing here. Check your messages.
Why did you text me? Why are you sorry?
I mean, it's some convection trying to get going in here. We do have a dry air platter right here. Let's go into satellite imagery here. Let's go to mesoscale. That is looking like a bit of convection here. But I'm going to have to charge my phone while we're waiting on the latest scans. You know what I just realized? Ah. Oh, wow. Very interesting. A lot of convection blowing up. That's a good sign. And we just got a brand new special weather statement down here on those storms. Yep. These storms down here kind of came its own selves too. That's like it's becoming its own. .80-mile-an-hour winds. They did up the Oklahoma storm. The Oklahoma City, if you guys are in the path, please take shelter immediately. You guys are under some major damage coming into the city. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. Oklahoma City is in a path of a direct wind derecho. That's probably going to rip through very in the next few hours. We are talking about from the Oklahoma site. Look at that. Straight on. There is a full on bow echo heading right for the city of Oklahoma City. So if you guys are in Oklahoma City, down the road there, please, El Reno, anyone in Oklahoma City, please take shelter and prepare. We got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that just came across these storms here, and those are now 60-mile-an-hour winds. Those are getting very large. This storm going to Cherokee is actually a pretty strong severe thunderstorm warning of itself. We still got some damaging winds. If anything, we have sustained or even strengthened it slowly. So expect a brand new severe thunderstorm warning for Pond Creek, Metaphor. We're starting to get a derecho type line there too. So what's going to happen? This actually might be really bad. What's going to happen is we're going to get our own type of derecho. We're going to get derechos on this line and this line. That's going to cause a lot. And then we're going to get a lot of combining over here with this line here too. I think tonight's just going to be a lot of derecho, wind events, and all that stuff. Storms are getting stronger along the line. Yeah, they are slowly, but they are. And uh-oh, brand new severe thunderstorm warning now for Englandwood. We're now beginning to get those severe thunderstorm warnings along that line that is developing. And that is for 60-mile-an-hour winds right now too. But I do expect these storms to quickly get out of control, because what I'm seeing over here too, we're starting to get some brighter colors developing along this line. So what's going to happen is soon we're going to get a severe thunderstorm warning to develop, and then boom, you're going to know it right then and there. We got a derecho about to rip through all these regions that's been impacted with some damaging winds already. So if you guys are already dealt with these storms and now in the path for even more storms, yeah, get prepared. We got a long night coming for you. Even down in here with that severe thunderstorm warning, they drop. No, it's still 70. They're probably going to get a brand new one. That's going to actually extend further down. Latest velocities on that looks to me as, yeah, very, very powerful. Very strong bow echo still. Right through here, strong winds where I just circled. So I do expect a new severe thunderstorm warning in the next hour for that. Tulsa, I don't think right now. That's more on the northern side of you guys. Wichita, you guys are pretty chill right now. What I'm not liking in these storms near Beaver, because that's combining with the line. Holy crap. Look at this line that's heading for Oklahoma City. Holy crap. Really powerful. Give me 1 second. We're going to keep watching the eyes. Okay, I am back, and yeah, we're starting to get some. Okay, and we did pretty. Um, yeah, things kind of escalated, you guys, very rapidly. Yeah, we got a derecho now. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. 70-mile-an-hour winds. This is big here. We got actually multiple. Okay. We got a bad 60-mile-an-hour winds on the northern side. This is an easy derecho that I think actually is developing right along this line. We got an easy 70-mile-an-hour winds. Like I said, if you guys are in Oklahoma City or anywhere in these areas, please evacuate. Please take shelter immediately. There's no time to evacuate. Take shelter immediately. We are seriously developing a derecho here now. We have winds all. Look at how long this. This is just one part, and we're now starting to see a second part here. This is all combining. We're about to see a damaging wind threat go into Oklahoma. Okay, if you guys are in Oklahoma City, anywhere, Wuxman, Eddy, I mean, all these towns are needing of is sheltering in place. We got a damaging 70-mile-an-hour winds, considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Also, a 60 miles an hour that probably will get upgraded in the future minutes here. That has a strong velocity too, that has strengthened, and not surprised. But what is happening here is easy to say and done. I mean, we got an easy wind threat right into here developing. And I think what's going to happen is this line is going to kind of take this line and kind of take all the power and stuff. But not looking good at all. We also have these storms back over here. That is for 70-mile-an-hour winds. That inspires in the next half an hour. That looks pretty much the same and kind of, yeah, pretty much is. We got a wind threat right into here, and that is